Well, we are back again, and it's a set podcast. I am your host, DJ Mahlatse, and today we're gonna stay clear of the politics because, yeah, politics can get us talking for a very, very long time. So we are gonna look at a lot of topics when it comes to relationships, and then we're also gonna look at the debt vibe in South Africa. And also maybe we'll probably look at some informal businesses in South Africa as well and see how they contribute to the economy. But before we get into it, of course, I am with my co-host, Judge Henny D.
How's it, guys? Another day, another dollar, or rent rather. Of course, we have our two ghosts. Can't say beautiful because can't say another nigga is beautiful.
Hey.
AC and Julia in the house.
We are back.
The devil's advocate.
Oh, wow. Okay. We hear you guys. We hear you. Like I said, we've got a bunch of topics today, and we are going to stay clear of that. And, when we talk about budget, have you ever spoken about a budget? But now we have a take-out budget on social media called the 100 Rand Challenge.
Hey, I want to try that challenge.
Yeah, so we have $100 and you get to buy in 3 different franchises and have 3 different meals. And it's a 100 Rand franchise. And
Under 100.
Yes, under or 100 Rand exactly.
And people have been going over the
yeah,
limits.
if you say 120 cents, sorry, you are out of the challenge.
Oh, you have to go. How many do you have to do? Or it's just up to you?
3 shops like KFC, maybe.
3 franchises.
Weekend, Roman's Pizza.
100 Rand at each place or 100 Rand?
No, 100 and everything.
Oh, what are you going to get, bro?
They're getting it. A real deal pizza is 29 Rand at Roman's Pizza.
Oh.
There's, I think, 30 Rand minute. Burger King,
there's
KFC, there's 30 Rand for wings and chips.
There's a 30 Rand wings snack thing at Chicken Licken.
Yeah, chips and 4 wings.
Oh.
People get that, mix it with the pizza maybe, and something else. A burger at Burger King. Can do that also.
There's a 30 Rand burger at Burger King?
Burger and chips.
Yes.
30 Rand.
Like a
burger and chips
one.
for 30 bucks?
Yes. You can
What kind of meat is in there?
So what do you mean? What kind of meat? There's meat. So it's processed.
That's 30 Rand. You didn't have change.
It's processed. That's all that
we
actually.
can go higher now because now we have 40
snap.
Rand change. So something for 40 Rand.
Wow.
I've been meaning to ask, can you guys rank your favorite takeout places? Like,
Is that legal? on screen.
Yeah.
Just check it.
yeah.
I'm not big on takeaway because I can cook like Mahlatse also.
Ooh,
But
like
if
me.
If I was
Okay,
Mahlatse,
let's say-
I wouldn't cook there.
Let's say-
roasting now.
let's say pizza places then, just to be.
Pizza, you lost me there. I'm not a pizza fan.
I don't know.
I would go for romance.
Well, let's
Romance
do the
number
top-
1.
Let's do the top
I'll
5
go for
overall.
Yeah, top 5.
I'll go for romance. It's fatty. It has that oil that I need.
I don't think so. Romance feels dry, man.
Debonair feels better than.
Even as-
100%.
No,
I don't want to
Debonair is
compare
very
it.
dry.
It is nice.
But Debonair is very dry. Yo.
But it's filling.
But okay, guys,
From
let's
budget
not
and
have
budget,
an opinion in terms of like people's cookings, but what you actually like. So this is a personal preference.
Yeah.
So what is your top 5
I like-
franchises that you like?
Ooh.
I'd say Rocco.
Rocco Mamas, okay, 1.
McD's.
McDonald's, yes.
Okay.
Ooh. What do you get at McDonald's?
Just the burgers, what is
Which
it
one?
called? Chili cheese.
Ooh, I
cheese.
love
Okay.
that.
Yeah, that's because chili cheese.
Coco Mama's, McD's.
Yeah, there's the rest. I don't like the others.
So I don't know if this
What
is
you
a
get,
franchise
AC?
for me, but I like Kung Fu Kitchen.
What?
So hi
Kung Fu Kitchen.
Yes, that's like a Chinese.
Oh, the Asian.
Chinese.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
they've got like brunches. They've
The
got
sushi and stuff.
yeah, but the
I don't
beef
eat
chow
sushi.
fan. I'm a beef chow fan
Okay, that I
type of
can
girl.
eat.
I prefer beef chow fan over sushi because the sticks.
Beef
They're
chow
just not
fry.
for everybody. Beef chow fan.
I know there's
It's
chicken.
like beef, but I reckon egg fried rice with beef and veggies and stuff. That's like beef chow fan.
It's like it's got
That's
green
right.
pepper.
And then number
and
2
stuff,
would
yeah.
definitely be McDonald's. I'm a McDonald's fan. I always get either the McFeast or I go for
You're
the
rich,
fold
rich.
over.
Hey, if you're getting the McFeast, you're
Or the
rich,
fold
rich.
over. I'm not.
The McFeast is expensive.
I don't like
must
people's
manage,
foldovers.
though. You
'cause
must
I
manage.
make my mean rap, so I prefer my own
Okay,
raps.
all right.
Okay.
And then maybe what other place do I actually like? I am a KFC fan. I am part of the KFC community. I'm sorry. I love KFC. I love it. Like, when call me for Zinger wings any day. I know people like dunked. I'm a Zinger wings baby.
Oh, you're playing games.
Ah.
Oh, dunked wings are fire, man.
Dunked.
Dunked wings are fire.
It's just the sauce. The difference is the
God.
sauce.
Yeah.
So I guess McDonald's is the common one.
Oh, do you want me to go?
No.
Yes.
What do you mean?
Okay, for me, it'll be the best pizza I've ever had was from Domino's.
Domino,
Okay,
I've
I
never
don't
had.
know
Oh my
about
God.
it.
Where is Domino's?
Where is that?
I've never seen no
I've
Domino.
never
anywhere.
heard of it.
There's a
Domino's sponsored with some pizzas.
in
Domino's,
Randburg.
your pizzas are the best apparently.
Yeah. No. Domino's pizza, man.
You had to
But-
send some for us.
But the more readily available, so I put it number 2, Debonair's. And then I want to go chicken licking, man. Oof. With the sauce.
Solid.
Then
You know, I was
Yeah,
about to
sauce.
say.
I've heard people
sauce
say
that you
that.
buy, that
Yeah, if you
substance.
get the sauce in the bottle, oh my goodness, I'm telling you. What am I on? That's 3, man.
where's Domino's located?
There's a Domino's in Randburg.
I have never seen one.
Oh no, they make some fire pizza. And then chicken licking, McDonald's, yeah, sure. But I only get the Big Mac.
McDonald's
Yeah,
is the
bro.
common one for everyone.
Yeah, it's the
Average.
Flurry.
Everyone
Big Mac
including their-
McFlurry, and nuggets. That's it.
You get
That's
the flavors. Yeah, man.
Big Mac
Yeah.
McFlurry nuggets.
Yeah.
It's tradition. Judy.
And you must have the McDonald's app. You must download. I mean, you must download the app if you like buying McDonald's. You end up you eat free meals there.
Yeah, the app.
Especially if you buy it a lot, you're gonna have so much free things.
I
Yeah.
remember buying my first time having the burger that you like. It was for 2 rands on
Two
the
rand,
app.
yeah.
Yeah,
I also
yeah.
had a app 1 rand before.
Yeah.
Holy
Wow.
snap.
What is
And sometimes if you go,
McDonald's app.
yeah, if you go for
Yeah.
long, they give you like large fries on the house, like for 14 rand. They're like, "We'll come back."
Oh,
Ice cream for 6 rand or 4
my
rand.
God.
Yeah,
that
it
is
was
some
very
really,
nice.
I've not heard
And a
of
Big
that.
Mac is like I think 70 rand in the shop. Sometimes it's gonna be 45 rand on the app.
Yeah, on the app it's much
Sometimes.
cheaper. The
So
meals
there's
are
only
very cheap.
different kind of specials.
Mm.
So if you love McDonald's, you're gonna enjoy it, and you get points like every time you buy. So if you buy a lot, you can have like 5,000 points, and a Big Mac meal is 5,000 points, so you get it free.
Yay.
Okay.
Mina guys, I'm a restaurant girl.
You love fast food.
Okay.
I
She
don't
wants to
really
tip.
eat.
She doesn't,
Yeah,
she doesn't want to be served by someone she's not gonna tip.
yeah, I
That's-
tip, guys. I'm a
What do you
very
say?
restaurant
You-
girl. I tip.
Oh,
She's
you
a,
like those
she-
kind of
she's a
restaurants?
restaurant
Not
girl,
fast food.
man.
No, I don't do
Oh,
So-
you
so
do
which
dinner
restaurant-
dates.
franchise.
Which restaurant do you go to most often?
I have changed a lot. I was going to Cullinan Hotel, and then what
I don't
happened?
know it.
Oh, the owner didn't like. The owner is owning a franchise of Spa, so at Spa they didn't treat me well. Then I told him that I don't like the way the security treated me, and then the guy didn't take it serious. And then I stopped going to Spa and the
In this
hotel.
restaurant?
That's crazy.
So I stay in Cullinan. I go to all those restaurants there, but I also stopped going to golf estate restaurant Cullinan because also they said that I'm looking for men when I'm there. So they
You know,
Oh.
you know when you are dining alone, this is one
Yeah.
thing I know. I've
Yeah,
heard,
we assume
I've
that,
heard
but you're
ladies-
hunting.
Yeah, because there's
No,
a time I've
not.
seen this meme, and this lady was actually she says she was dining. It's a story online. She says she was dining, and since she was dining, someone actually she was dining alone, and someone came and sat next to her. And she was like, "I'm saving you the embarrassment because people think you are out here scouting for men." So
That's
we
more
will
embarrassment.
share-
And
we will
it's
share the
boring,
table.
guys. No,
Huh?
That
that's
is more
boring.
embarrassment.
That's
now,
boring.
'cause
I don't like
Share the
that. You see,
table.
like when I go out, like on restaurants and all that, I'm there for the savers. I want to be served. So if I
Yeah,
want to
to
be
us, you
served,
look
I have to
lonely.
take people.
You look lonely and desperate.
No, desperate for what? I don't like the food in
To
my
us,
house.
it comes across like that.
No, I want
You're
their
just looking
fries. They're
lost there.
nice. No, I want
Then you want
their
some other
chicken
fries,
mayo.
eh?
No, I want their chicken mayo. It's so nice. I
But
don't know what they put in there, but
guys-
it's nice. You know?
Guys, do you know that one of the actual budget killers is actually having takeout more
Really?
than you should? One of the reason why people can't stick.
Some people do it almost
to-
daily. Eh? Do you know that guy on
Yes.
TikTok? daily.
Oh, the
Which
one that
one?
was showing us that he
Yeah.
doesn't have a wife.
Yeah,
That
he
one that
doesn't
trended a
cook
while
and-
back.
Oh,
Aye, that one.
yeah.
People are like, your wife is not a cook or something, or your helper,
Yeah, they're
your
not,
chef.
they're not a
Yeah.
helper. But here is an article here from sanlamadvice.co.za. It says, "Are you a financial prisoner?" We've all been there before, haven't we? When money is tight and no financial plan is in place, we end up making desperate decisions. We abandon our budgets, dip into our savings, and max out our credit cards. And even with the best intentions of fixing things, the following month, the situation often spirals even further. Simply put, it in times like these that we become prisoners to our money and unable to live life with financial confidence and freedom. On a psychological level, money can trigger for depressive episodes. So not having money or having money problems can cause depression. It's real.
Mm-hmm.
According to the UK-based Mind, financial troubles can cause depression, anxiety, and even affect your sleep, relationship, and social activities. 100%. In short, it can rob you of happiness in every sphere of your life and strip you of living life with confidence. And when we look at the statistics from South Africa, statistics from South Africa, for instance, it's clear that the stress is real for many ordinary households. Many South Africans are spending up to 75% of their take-home pay on debt. Up to 55% of South Africans are unable to manage their debt. And 70% of South Africans don't have the legitimate will and testament in place. Almost 50% of South Africans have no plan in place for a comfortable retirement. And 27% of South Africans have no emergency funds or savings in place. Yeah. Let's talk money, guys.
Finances
What's your
are a
talk?
problem.
Let's talk money. I don't know if you want to let us know in the comment section, what do you think is the leading cause of your financial problems? What is it? Is it takeout? Is it
Booze,
dating the
alcohol.
wrong partner? Is it clothing that's brand? Is it where you're living? Do you prefer luxury living? Is it more holidays than you should be taking? Let us know. And if you've been in that situation where you had financial difficulties and you've actually managed to climb out of it, how have you managed to climb out of it? Did you get a loan? Were you able to pay back the loan? How does that dynamic work? Because we know that most of the youth is actually in debt, and we do hope to have a professional to speak to us about debt in future. But now we'd like to actually hear from you. What are the advices that you actually would give in terms of finances? Because South Africa and youth having financial problems, it's not new. It's happening to the best of us. Month to month, people are living off their salaries, and even starting a business is not really that efficient. And the tax bracket keeps increasing the more you actually make more money. So it makes it very, very difficult. It keeps you in middle class, whether you like it or not. Because I think if you make 100,000 rand a month, your take-home pay becomes 67,000 rand a month. That means the government is entitled to.
Who's for entitled?
They are.
What? Huh? That means the government is entitled.
Speaking of businesses, Vusi Thembekwayo
What
is charging
happened
2
with him?
point something dollars. That's almost like 50K
for consultation.
for one-on-one mentorship. Like what? So everyone's saying this is a scam.
Nah,
it's been
but
trending.
that guy, he's good, bruh.
But 50K.
He's good.
What is he gonna tell you for 50K?
My challenge is at this point, it's financial management. So what I do is that I cannot say I live from hand to mouth, but what I do is that I use the money until I don't have stock. And then when I don't have stock, that's when I will stock. I won't have money sitting there. No, I don't do that. So it looks like I need some.
So he's gonna give you this kind of advice. You
Yeah,
need
I would
advice.
see how should I split it.
But is
in
that
a
worth
way that-
50K? Man?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
because if you
I
got
think
that
the price,
50K,
the price.
I mean
Yeah,
that's
but
his
he's
price.
good. He's
It's
good.
a
I
I feel like
brand.
what he should have done, like with that 50K, if I pay 50K, then I want you to give me connections, who to email.
Yes,
who
he will. I
Not
think he will.
And mostly
No,
it's
he
because he's a
will.
motivational speaker, so people are assuming that he's gonna come there
And tell
motivate them.
you can do
No,
it.
I can do it. You come and I have to pay
It's
50K
not
for
like
it.
that. I'm from a meeting
So
yesterday.
they've been roasting him, on
No,
social
I'm from a
media.
meeting yesterday, and it was not a formal thing. But when you meet people like Vusi, Thembekwayo, people that know more about business, like they even tell you, no, that one,
But we don't even know if his
counselor can
business
help
is
you
though.
with it. Like that one, I can give you contacts for Kelvin.
That's
He'll
what-
help you with title deed. You know, such things. Like they know people, these people, and they have their contacts. They don't just know them.
But it sounds like he's just gonna be telling you advices, do better in your business.
Nah, it's not like that. These business people want, like, they understand that the pie is too big to finish. So they want all of us to have a piece in it.
I feel like if he's gonna charge that much, he should break it down, so you know what your money gets you.
Nah,
He's
I
gonna
don't
do that.
think.
He's gonna do this.
I don't mind. I don't mind paying for it if I.
You're gonna
I
pay the
know.
50K.
I don't mind if
Guys,
if-
donate 50K for Zinhle to go see Vusi Thembekwayo. I mean, Mr. Vusi Thembekwayo, I think, everybody is entitled to charge what they feel they're worth, right? It's a
Okay.
business. You're running a business, right? And you feel that this advice that you're going to be giving and this guidance that you're going to be giving to your clients is actually worth that much, that it is worth that much.
He's setting
Because
the tone.
And people were saying, do you know,
Yes,
he
if
had
you
a
feel
show on
like-
TV, this guy, where he was mentoring people before.
He's setting
So they're
a
saying,
tone.
so we've seen like all of his advice and everything. So now he's
No.
got some that he's been hiding behind.
He's setting a tone like of being like, no, charge your savers. So even him, he's charging his savers. So he's setting the tone for you as a business person. Guti, charge whatever you feel like it's comfortable
Yes.
and you are worth.
Yeah, all
You
I'm
know,
saying
so
is
you charge your
and
worth.
and
50K
there's
must be worth
people-
it. He must break down what he's gonna get. Not just tell me it's a
He's
one-on-one
showing you,
mentorship.
But there's gonna be people that actually are gonna actually buy into that, right? They're gonna buy into that.
His target
service that
market.
yes, there's target market. So if you feel
Yeah.
it's too much, you're not the target market. They were not advertising for you.
Yeah, they're not advertising.
I feel like
for
the
you at all.
service is not worth. But people are
It
they're fighting
is.
him on social media. Eh? They are fighting him tooth and nail.
But
Mina,
even
if
if they
you
fight him, they are not the target market. There's the target market that's gonna go and do this, guys. So, and while we are still at the debts and other people's prices and guidances, here's another one from the Citizen. Will South African youth achieve financial freedom? Tomorrow's leaders are drowning in debt today. We are witnessing a generation struggling under the weight of debt. Their dreams of a secure future fading away. While those under the age of 35 shoulder the burden of unemployment, young professionals also shoulder the burden of debt and credit, with Vantage data revealing that the youth holds 62% of new credit accounts. And this CEO of Vantage Debt Management said that the 9.97% of the new clients seeking debt counseling are under 35, and this almost doubled since 2020. This is an alarming trend according to him, and also a generation caught in debt. He said millennials and Gen Zs are in the second quarter of 2024, the two generations accounted for 62% of new credit accounts opened, with Gen Z leading the way, with us, 2000 leading the way. It says millennials between 1980 and 1994, Gen Zs are those born in 1995 and 2012.
What?
Gen Z.
No.
Gen
That
Z.
doesn't sound right.
Yo, I behave like a
2012.
millennial. I think my mom lied to me.
2012.
Yes,
No,
2012.
that
And it
doesn't sound
says TransUnion correspondents, the information as their data revealed that 60% of the credit went to those aged between the age of 26 and 29, and 1/3 of those who open new credit are between the ages of 22 and 25. This new credit is for vehicle finance, clothing accounts, credit cards, and personal loans.
Credit cards. That's
God,
dangerous.
we are drowning in debt. you
Loans,
know?
credit cards, clothing accounts. Hey, that's where it starts, eh?
And you find, for even qualifying for a loan, I can speak from experience, you can qualify with a very, very high percentage. I mean, I've qualified with 19.5 to 21%. And it's just due to age. Doesn't matter whether you're paying or you're not paying. Sometimes it's just due to how old you are. Like in car finance, if they look at your license and you're under 25, of course they're going to give you a higher interest rate because they consider you a high-risk driver. And if you're a woman, top of the food chain, they think you're just going to drive into your gate
Yeah.
right afterwards.
You guys, hey,
So,
you guys are dangerous.
South African youth, we are in debt.
We are rich on in the internet.
We are either debt or we are either unemployed. Kuri, you cannot be in the middle at this age.
All of us, we are rich on the internet. That's the problem. People are rich on the internet, so we don't know how they afford those clothes. Is the debit account?
I feel like it's peer pressure. Like
Yeah, we
now
are
you
rich.
Take all those things because you have peer pressure.
Yeah, people are
I'm not
traveling.
paying it back. Hey,
Yay.
mission.
People are traveling. You ask yourself, Haibo, you were eating in that restaurant yesterday. Today you're eating in this restaurant.
No, but you can
Next thing
afford
you're
it.
sleeping at the hotel or guest house or lodge. Haibo, where do you get all the
So what I
money?
can say, best financial advice: don't do things that you can't afford.
Peer pressure. Did you see TikTok? You know, like there's this other lady
Leave
that I
us there.
have
Go
as my
back to
friend.
Instagram. Leave us the TikTokers. Go to
Okay, Instagram. Okay, yeah, but I saw this other lady is my friend now. That lady, like, she has like 5 bags of Luella and she wants another one. And she was telling me to get a Luella bag. I'm like, no ways, love. I'm going to get a bag from Legit or
Yeah.
bag from
True.
Edgar's,
That's what I'm saying.
Kelso, with
Don't
no
overlive.
brand.
Don't do things you can't afford, basically.
So like now she wants me like
Just
to
to
be like
impress.
to feed her standard of carrying
Then
Luella
you're gonna be
and
in
wearing
debt.
Steve
You're
Madden.
gonna be in
Not
debt
me, love. I'm going to Ackermans and okay now I'm wearing a Soviet.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
okay.
you see. So I'll go and buy my Soviet instead of a Steve Madden. What's the other thing that's trending? There's this other Nike she was showing me. What's the other Nike that's trending?
I don't
A
know.
big Nike. So
That
Yeah,
guy's
that's-
Gaparatemu.
I saw that.
yay.
I'm sorry, I wear Temu.
Temu.
Temu is cheap. I wear Temu or small street, and it's always been like that. I think I love
But
that.
also this
discipline.
adverts of Temu on social media, they'll be like, hey, you're gonna get this for
Dun,
free.
dun,
or
Temu.
Oh, I
click
think
on
there's
it,
a
there's nothing.
way. There's a way around it. I've just
Shop
never.
like
They
a
just attract you to
millionaire.
go there, then there's nothing that you
But
get.
honestly speaking, guys, let's buy. Akere, the Chinese came out and they said they are making these things and sending them over to
Yeah.
the
Dum,
countries,
dum,
and they just put the
dum.
labels on. Just buy the no name that looks exactly like the Nike.
It's with
You are
quality.
we are wearing the same quality, you
Dum,
and I. We're
dum,
not wearing the
dum.
name, but we're definitely wearing the same quality, and we will
Yeah.
be warm.
Yeah.
We will not be walking on the street. I think also
Peer
it
pressure,
says
love.
that regarding financial literacy, over 45% of respondents indicated that their source of managing their finances is social media. So that's another thing. How are you? Oh, so you are managing your finances and you are getting inspiration from social media. Youth,
Yeah.
guys, yes, and also
Well, the youth are easily peer pressured.
Hey, Ndoda, did you
Yeah.
If you
see,
can
Mara?
break that cycle of peer pressure, then everything should
Yeah, but it's
Because
not
you
that
live according
easy.
to the money you have.
You see, if
not-
like you don't have the backbone, I think Mina, like when I started my business, like my brother told me very straight in my eyes, which you are not going to buy clothes, love. Cause he knows every little money I have.
you left bank clothes.
Born, I'm buying clothes. So when I started, he told me straight, don't buy clothes. So even now, when I have to buy clothes, like I'm so scared to buy clothes for myself. I'd rather go and dine.
Alright, guys. So then you don't cheat on that. And talking about cheating and infidelity. Hi guys.
What
We've
happened?
been looking at the Skeem Saam and how
Oh.
the
Mabisi.
reaction has been from the men's side of things. Do you see where men, you guys are not as strong as you think.
What did the guy
Joe.
cry or something?
Hey, it's Joe.
He was crying.
I go wish.
Yay,
Do you know
go.
that
They
goes
caught
like,
him.
ah.
I saw the clips, yeah.
Just put him with that.
Yo.
sound.
I saw the clips, few
Yo.
clips on social media that where he was knocking and she was in the office or something. with the
No,
guy.
not that one. They found out through the radio. So
So
the
they didn't
radio
find-
was. It's like House is telling us he's not recording. Can't do a record, and the whole world is watching us live. It's like that, but then it's a mistake. No one was there, so someone pushed the buttons, I think, and the whole radio was on and was on air, and everybody could hear. Eh, rata. Hey,
So
we
why
are
were they
meant
on
to
radio?
be. Why must we end such a
The
nice
guy was
thing?
on radio.
Can't the Bupito why was
Shit.
Mahlatse? Why Banong are you beating the table? What's wrong?
So
And you know
yeah,
something?
Kidlala mas kidlala.
Doesn't she look like my pizza?
I get that a lot, but it's
I
stopped.
just, when you talked about it, I was like, fuck. I'm only realizing it
Stopped.
now.
People, do I look like my pizza?
You do, hey
You guys
guys.
are robots,
I
eh?
tried
Comment.
comparing myself to her, but I don't think.
No, like when you said my pizza, like my mom was like, hey, bro.
They also told me I look like who's it, Zinhle, and I've been told I look like so many people.
No, but my pizza is the one. I've never
I
thought.
don't know
No, my
what's
pizza is the
Zinhle.
one for you. Damn.
My pizza, we twins.
Guys, no, Mahlatse,
We
she's
are
cute.
twins.
I'm
Hope
not
you don't
saying my
cheat like
pizza, she's
pizza
not.
also.
Oh wow.
Yo,
my pizza was cheating for love.
Oh, now you're gonna cheat for love.
How? What's wrong with cheating for love? You see what happens after they cheat for love? Utlwa monna teng nkare o ba take heart attack. Like utlwa kare lefatshe la mo, you know, it's suffocating him. The whole earth,
Yeah.
all the continents are coming together in his house and they're suffocating him. That's exactly how he feels. So guys, let's talk about infidelity in relationships and in marriages. So it does show that, do you think, before I say anything, Do you think that the reason why, but again, do you think that women are far better equipped to deal with cheating in comparison to men when we speak on a mental and emotional health? Mental and emotional
Why
health
is that
level.
the case, though? I think it is true. You guys take it better than we take it. We almost die from that.
Yeah, you guys are embarrassing. After you find out you've been cheated on.
Because now when I think it came out,
I support that person.
and you took it back and put it back in. I'm like, what?
Mina,
How can you do
you
that?
what?
Like it came out during the date. And you took it yourself, not him. You took it yourself. And put it back. If I think of that, I'm gonna go crazy. I'm like, no ways.
Kuru, that's all you're thinking.
Yeah, guys, that's crazy.
So you're thinking, they were bending her over. My
Yeah.
poor couch.
Yeah.
Yo.
We think a lot. We overthink, I guess.
But they were pulling her with this hair. Oh my god.
But you guys don't take it that much because you can forgive a guy like 10 times for cheating. But a guy, it's red. So once you cheat once, is out most of the time.
Abandonment
It's
issues.
But I think with ladies, we should learn how to be like men. Hey, if someone
Yeah.
cheats on you, you should learn how to walk out.
You guys can
Because
forgive you.
it's abandonment
times.
issues.
because one way and I know, it's like he has to just go pass by the Vescopies for healing and prayer and come back to life.
It gets us better.
we also like can't take it, to be honest. Heartbreaking.
But why you keep
Aina
forgiving the
gender.
person?
No, because maybe you have abandonment issues or you have like some attachment styles. You see, so you have a
I know
problem.
as we live, Shabi, no matter how much I love you, once you cheat, I'm out. Yo.
When I cheated
But
on
when
my
women
ex
keep
5 times.
forgiving you, they were planning some sort of revenge.
No,
or something.
others actually they
Or
just
why looking for
stay
someone else?
in that situation. And I actually saw or heard
That's
a story,
desperate.
a very nice story on TikTok where this guy, him and his wife, they're married, right? They live together, and his wife is like, "Oh no, love, I'm going on a business trip to where. So we're going on a business trip to where. And then okay, for some reason she finds out that this guy is not going on a business trip. She books the same hotel where they are, and she books the same holiday with her friend
Damn.
to go there, right? But before she leaves, she files for divorce. She gets there, she finds it with the other woman. It's like, "Oh, hey, honey, how's your business trip going?" By the swimming pool. It's like, the guy was like freaked out. And, it's like, and then on the whole business trip thing that he's at, and the girls at the holiday, he's like, "Babe, can we talk?" He's like, "No, we'll talk when we get home. I'm having fun here.
Yeah.
I'm on holiday here."
I can't even enjoy
So
it.
yeah, and I was like, "Girl, that's what you do, because of when we look at other cases like the one who was training a few weeks ago, Mbali's Kosana, where she was invited to the other girl's home, or she went to the other girl's home, and they ended up bamotrap. They ended up
beat
like,
Bali.
yeah, they beat,
They beat her, Baba.
they beat her, and they took a video of
The
her.
girl.
When
There's a video. What
she was putting her on the ground, Baba, on the corner.
I need to see that video.
Hey,
Damn,
I thought you were
that
gonna do a court case on that.
Oh, I've been off for a while, but I'm back. You've been misbehaving. I'm back now. I'm back.
So yeah, that is like the unfortunate thing that was happening. So she got beat up at that, and the husband was there, the ex-husband was there, and people
Watching.
were like, "That means this man never loved you.
Why
He
is
was
he
hard
watching?
sorry. He's not trying to stop this.
Yeah.
He's allowing another woman
can
to
easily
actually
stop it,
violate you, to violate you while he's there. He's not saying sorry. He's not stopping everything, and she's allowing this woman to videotape it.
Imagine
How did she
Videotape.
videotape?
level
Like she
of
videotaped while she
hatred
was like on top of her.
on top of her,
So-
like
She
sitting
must
on
be
her
strong.
chest.
So it's like, yeah, that man never actually loved you. So guys,
Yeah, I need to
we
see
all
that.
know.
He's in Dava.
You know me.
We all
But
know if it gets to that point, men love themselves. You must
Men love
yourself the
themselves.
same way the man loves himself.
Men love
and if
themselves,
if
guys.
you can do that, if you can master that perfection, because it's art. The way they do it, it's art. How do you
Yo.
watch the woman you were married to at all over social media?
Maybe the love is gone now. They hate each other.
Mama,
Even if
she's
you hate
the
someone,
girl.
but for that person to be beat up in front of you and you just like, okay, go ahead.
No,
Yeah,
my
doesn't
God, she's
love
the girl
anymore.
of Espegelen Mienwam. I know the sound. Oh, and yo, Mienwam, we are cheetah, Kosiami.
And
So
of
even so
course-
food is not enough, eh? Just
So
for
food is not enough. So stop telling me, guys, why am I not married yet? It doesn't
Why
maintain
not
anything.
married? Mahlatse?
Being
You can
able to cook.
See, food is not enough as well. To keep
Yeah,
someone-
I wanted to say why did I cheat like for my ex like for 5 times. The thing is my boyfriend like he was so emotionally he was
I
so
also had
emotionally
5.
he was so emotionally unavailable. So other men that I would find like they would be there for me emotionally, you know.
So if you cheated, were you gonna be head?
Yo, but
Did he find out?
he cheated, Baba. He had like 5 girlfriends when I went back to him.
Did he find out?
Yeah, he did all the time, and
That
he
you
was
cheated?
forgiving me. Yeah.
Ah, yeah, that's wild.
And then he also cheated on me like with like 5 girls, and I didn't confront him. I just left. I didn't do it the way he was doing it. Yeah, and like all the time when he catch me, like he will confront, why are you doing this? What happened?
That's crazy.
And then when he's the one, no, when he's the one cheating, now I leave. No, guys, but cheating is not nice. Like it's
not nice, and you did it 5
It's not
times.
nice. And like now,
So it's
what
not
I've
nice for 5
learned,
times.
no, what I've learned from it is that if someone I see who today are lacking, like I'm not fulfilled, I'm not that happy in the relationship, I should just leave. Without me even trying to convince them to change. I should just leave. It's not what I want.
wanna
I should
leave,
just leave fast without like wasting my time. Because like I wasted a lot of my time. You know.
I think it makes a lot of sense, baby girl. You see how men just love themselves. Men love themselves. So Mina, I would never recommend it that you don't love yourself at the same level as that man loves himself. You know that if he cheats on you,
But how would you know how much he loves you?
I
You
men
never
don't
know.
love, man. Do they
Can't
love?
people don't love.
do
The
love.
problem is
Do-
that people
men
want to
don't
marry
love.
with love. And when we check marriage and dating in the past, it was strategic. There was strategy involved.
Then they cheat.
Your family would not marry you off to a
10
family that
kids.
they know they were not well off or something.
But then
Yeah.
they cheated those men. They kids
That's what they
outside,
do
a
in
lot of kids.
Shambemos.
Mara, everyone was taken care of, and no one knew about the other kids until they were dead.
Yeah.
Rather, you find out, well, they're dead. They're dead anyway. What are we gonna do? But now they're alive. We are finding out. We're not really.
They even stay with you, same house.
They're doing that because Shembe, because church here, Shembe, like they do that
Church?
even now.
What do
Yeah,
they
it's a
do?
church. They
It's
arrange
church
marriages for like young virgins, very young ladies with like 52-year-old lady. You see
Yeah.
the story of the lady with
Oh,
8
nah.
kids.
That's not
His
cool.
man did the same thing, you know. Even the one yeah, Zumantan,
Ntando Zuma.
isn't Tando Zuma.
Who's that? Who's that again?
The one from Vets who just married what Gumbi.
No idea.
I wasn't Ntando Zuma when.
What is her name?
It's Zuma. You're saying Zuma.
Her
ne?
name is Zama.
Zama.
Kanjik Zama man.
I don't know. I don't follow people that are being married
guys, yo, this lady, she got married to this guy. Whoa, bleach, her. Yo.
Eba.
Bleach cheated.
Hey.
I'm not gonna
He has
Google
money.
Like
Oh,
you're taking away the that thing to Google it, you know.
yeah, this guy, he's very wealthy. Check there, batung for us, Hedidi. This guy, he's very wealthy, and then the lady, like, she's the third wife. Yeah.
Third?
Yes.
I think I heard of that story a while back.
No, I haven't heard of the story.
But guys, I don't really about the third. Every time I don't want to discuss polygamy and polyandry again because it's just one of those topics that just they just make me cringe, man.
I'm asking myself, do they,
Against that.
these people, they don't get like STIs and STDs like from having different partners, like, or do they wear condoms? What do they
No, isn't
do?
it their own partner? So they
3 partners, 3 different bodies with different pH.
and they stick to the same person, same guy.
This
It's their own
guy
shit.
he's having 3 pussies like flesh.
Yeah, which are all his. Not he doesn't share them with other people.
Marakiri he can go get another one outside because how does he decide
unless
he's
if someone
bringing a
goes
third one?
outside, yeah, then.
No, he's more likely to go outside. I don't know, man. They would never tell us about their
STD.
sexual health publicly.
These people, like, I'm just wondering with what's happening. They're 3 different people. How are you taking these ones? Squatting. What do they call it? Whatever.
Whatever.
Then we take it to this
No,
other
nothing
person.
happens.
The
It's
other
fine.
person.
It's healthy as long
Healthy.
as long as no one breaks the cycle amongst them 3 to outside.
We are not doctors.
That's
guys.
how it-
We don't know how this is
Hi,
gonna be.
man.
We are not doctors.
Yeah, please bring
Maybe
a
they
doctor.
do. As soon as she agrees, please agree, doctor. Dogodel, we're waiting for you. I'm gonna send you this clip actually when I cut it and be like, "Oh, we've been waiting for you."
Yeah, we need a dog.
So, guys, makosi ngempela. Mara, no.
Kukhosa ini.
This thing, the STI, we're not doctors. We don't know, right?
Okay.
Because you can literally get it. STIs are so tricky. STDs.
Yeah.
They're so tricky. You can get them from anything, and you can get them, and the next person doesn't have them. You know, for some reason, it can live in someone's body, and they don't know, and they can pass it all over the
Yeah,
place.
women are
understand
carriers
me.
of.
You women,
Not
man,
everyone is a carrier.
No,
women
are
is
carriers of STI.
poison. Poison.
That's a fact,
Women.
medical fact.
You.
Like you can have STI, ne? You won't have any symptoms. It won't show nothing.
I thought that
will
was
happen.
men. Every time.
Then if I come to immediately,
Drop.
Aye,
Yeah.
guys, this one
Depends
needs to
on
be
the
broken
that's
down
a
by
medical
a. It
fact.
needs to be broken down by a doctor. It needs to be broken down
And
by
speaking
a doctor.
of this, is Sweet Kuluva is releasing a song now.
I saw with DJ Zinhle, ne?
DJ Zinhle, man, I love you. Way.
Was he a musician before, or is it just like a new thing? for
It's
him?
a new
No,
thing.
remember he was hot, right? So they tried to probably most find something that he can do. I think he's such a great speaker, and
Yeah.
But he was not a
he would
musician.
fit in the acting. I don't know. I've not heard the
Acting.
song.
It's like everyone gets famous and they wanna do music. They wanna just wanna take advantage of.
No,
the
acting. I
situation.
think acting it's a very good place for him because
for him.
yeah.
And then music.
I
Unless
don't
if
know.
that
We'll
was been
hear
his
it.
dream ever since.
I don't know. We will hear. Hey, yeah, I don't know.
Really, what how is he?
Yeah,
wonder.
now for now I cannot judge.
Because he's
you
been
know?
training again, like Sweet Kuluva again. What's happening?
Yeah.
Are we voting again?
Yeah,
Vote Sweet
maybe.
Kuluva.
But guys, Henny, have you cheated before?
This one, I think he has.
I have.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Why?
all have
No.
at some point.
No, I mean
Don't
I
say no, you
cheated
cheated
once.
5
I
times,
cheated to one guy like 5 times.
That
Because
doesn't
of,
make
like-
it better.
Yeah. But I'm trying to like as I told you, it has always been a common problem. Uguti, he's emotionally unavailable, so that's why I was cheating.
Yeah, there's no
So
justifying
one
cheating.
person, and then other people I never cheated, honestly, because like I can date you for like a week or for like 2 days. I don't mind at this point.
Wow.
Serious, I don't mind. Like I dated this other guy for like a week because he's a liar. So yeah, man, I cannot
So you
tolerate
rather
that.
leave than cheat.
Out. Bye. Yeah. What can I do? You're a liar. He's a liar. I'm sorry. So I was not going to cheat because he's a liar. Now, kind of like after that relationship of me cheating 5 times, I had to go for therapy and understand.
Therapy.
What's
therapy
that was
work, though?
good. Yeah, it did.
What do they tell you? I feel like
I'm
therapy just tells
self-aware
you.
now.
I can't pay money for you to tell me to forgive myself. What did I
No.
do?
It's for
Forgive
free.
yourself.
I live in South Africa. I went for the
It was
one
free
that is
therapy.
free. Yeah. You know, South Africa is very
So
nice.
what were they telling you? Would see like
They were not telling me anything. I
One
was telling
example.
him.
what did
What's
she say back
happening
to
in
you?
my
What
life?
you should do?
No. He was not telling me anything to do. He just
Listen.
leaves me with thoughts for me to digest in a later stage. He just leaves me with thoughts only. And then I'm the one who's solving the problem. I'm wrong when I come here and here.
You're the one solving the problem.
Yeah. He's not solving anything. He's just putting it, like he plants a seed in the conversation. For me, which when I'm just sitting alone, I just, like when I reflect back, then
Nah,
I
feel
think
like
about
I'll
it. And
never
then
go
I
to
see
therapy.
which I'm
Therapy
the
is
one
not
who's
for
wrong.
me.
That's what I wanted to
You're
say.
not
You see
traumatized
why?
enough.
No.
I
he
feel like
is.
there's nothing.
He is. Why did you cheat?
I can
Because of
solve
trauma.
it myself.
No.
If I can't solve it myself, how is someone gonna tell me to solve
Why
it?
did you cheat? Tell
So
us.
I can't solve it. I need someone to tell me first that solve this shit.
Don't stop gaslighting
I'll put
me.
therapist on the
Why
list
did
of
you
guests
cheat?
we need.
Yeah, maybe
Maybe
I'll
they'll
change
make
my
you
mind.
cry on the
But I
show.
died, not me.
No, you're
And
gaslighting
guys-
me, guys. You're gaslighting me. Why did you cheat?
Why did you cheat 5 times?
Why did you cheat? I told you.
Yeah,
my
I've never
story.
cheated. I was joking.
Oh, now, manga, see,
Excellent. Please come
friend.
forward.
Yeah.
Guys,
never
also we did promise at the
It's
beginning
not
of the
cheating if you
show.
don't get caught.
Oh my god.
So-
Also,
Just kidding,
at the
guys.
beginning of the show, we promised to talk about informal businesses. Informal
Yeah.
businesses are your spaza shops. So they are particularly in the townships. So it's more like spaza shops, laundromats in the townships. A business like the tailor in the township. Those are informal businesses, and they contribute to 19.5% of the total employment in the fourth quarter of 2024,
Yeah.
cementing its status as the second largest source of jobs after the formal sector.
Okay.
So it looks like Labo Mama based spaza shop and everybody, the hawkers and everything, they actually make up a big part of the informal business sector.
Yeah.
And actually, there's a lot of skills you can learn in the informal business sector. Having a business in the informal business sector can teach you, people, values, and certain things.
Customer
So
service.
yeah, I mean, there's parts of government that are coming out to give people grants
A
to
lot.
help them with these type of businesses because they are creating employment and they stand to create employment in their communities.
Yeah.
Which I think is admirable. and
Beautiful.
It's like beautiful. It's amazing, and I think they should keep doing that. So yeah, to other people, when you see Lo Mama taking some veggie, trust me, she's contributing a lot to the
Yeah.
economy. So big ups to them, and yeah, we do hope to have one informal business person to come here, and maybe the one who's grown from like a small
So if you have a
shop
business
to
and
like
you like pull up,
yes,
do send us a message.
do pull up. Even if it's a small hawker business, we don't have a problem. We would like to hear about how you run your business. We can learn a thing or two, your business ethics, how you treat people, how does it work, which parts of the month it's moving, which part of the month is not moving, what happens when it's not moving, how do you encounter those challenges and how do they keep you away from debt.
Yeah.
But please do reach out if you're in informal small business, whether nails, which by the way, my nails are done by Lethabo, as always. As always. So yeah, so do reach out to us. We really, really would love to hear from a lot of guests, and we want to contribute positively back to our communities, back to South Africa. We don't want to always just talk about cheating. Cheating will always be there. It's not a problem we can solve, and it's not a problem that brings money. So yeah, big ups to those. And if you have an informal business you'd like to discuss, please come to us. And that brings us to the end of our show. So please follow us on social media. We are over 800 followers on TikTok. We are very, very grateful. Thank you for following us. 175 subscribers on YouTube. I think by the time this goes out, it'll be a bit higher. Hopefully. So please
Do share with your friends as well.
Of course. Like and follow, comment, do everything. We are still growing. We are still starting. We are also an informal business.
Yeah.
So
Very true.
we will see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.